Hold the lounge. How is everybody doing today? The whole setup is going boom. Somehow my camera is also not working correctly. Can that be? My camera is inverted. Why the heck is my camera inverted? My camera is inverted. I didn't do anything with the camera. I'm confused. Wait. I'll restart my camera. See if that does anything. And yeah, the birth rate is still dipping into the red. Not constantly red, but it's still dipping, which is weird. Of course, normally I never have problems with weather. So... okay, give it a second to restart. So I don't quite get what the problem is today. It's like everything wanted to explode in my face. First, my monitor didn't work. Then my OBS had a hiccup. I lost all its settings. Then I started streaming after fixing everything, and now this. And now the camera. I don't know what has happened. Something is wrong. Okay, almost restarted. Now let's see if it does normal again. Normal things. Also, yeah, I'm taking a cough drop because my voice already had started out great right now. But I blame this on... on the weather. I think now it's working properly again. Let me have a look. Yes. Yes, the camera is normal again. I didn't know what caused that. That's weird. Suddenly mirrored out of nowhere. Hello again. Finally, things seem to be working. This is not a good day somehow. Yeah. I did test some Vermintide this morning real quick for like not even 5 minutes. But I test real quick if anything like crashes or lags extremely while playing, and that doesn't seem to be the case. It's pretty okay. It's a little laggish, but I mean the game is a little demanding, so that's normal, but it should be okay. Even though what happened just now makes me a little, how do you put it? Not so confident in that statement, but you know how it is. So yeah, also there's a storm going on outside currently. I hope that doesn't cause problems. So far it never did before, so... but the bitrate kind of makes me a little concerned. Maybe that has nothing to do with that. Maybe that was just because the OBS somehow, because of this update. Maybe, I don't know. Some changes made it kaboom explode, yeah. I don't know. I can't quite say. Okay. Anyways. Yeah. The only thing I really have to like personally tell since last stream is I'm again having trouble with neighbors. The usual, you know how it is. And neighbors always up for a fight for some reason. Not the ones here, mind you, but the ones at the future place where I'm moving to. We're having beef again. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm wondering why people are always like loud and insulting and aggressive instead of like addressing problems in a calm and analytic way. I don't know. I'm guessing that's how people are. But personally, that always kind of like, I don't know. It hits me very hard if people are like so dumb. Dumb is, I think, the right word. Yeah. So, what basically happened? One of the people we paid to do the works on the new place. Apparently, we don't quite know what happened because, as I said, we're not there. Like, if we were there, we could do the work ourselves, but we're not there. So, yeah. Apparently, they have like shattered something. I don't know what. Something glassy. Not from the neighbors. They just shattered an object. And apparently, a little bit of like the shards is like there on the pathway. And they got super mad at us for some reason instead of the workers. Like, insults were flying. Not in person, mind you. Random, like, you got a random, like, text message on your phone. You get it home. It's nighttime, and you get a random text message. So, I don't know. It's not my fault a random worker that I pay to do work does a bad job. Like, you can tell us that they did a bad job, so we can, like, tell the workers this was wrong, or we'll document you for it, or what else. But, like, why the heck aggressively on us? Like, it's not it's not our fault. Get your money's worth. It's not my I didn't have that much of a problem with like the workers. A little bit, because honestly, if you're like working somewhere and you shatter something, I don't know what it was. If it was like a substance that they needed, if it was like a drinking bottle they took with them, I don't know. You know what I mean? And that's not the big problem. I'll just tell the boss, and then they'll like take care of that. What I'm pissed about is that the neighbor is not seeing that this is not me causing it. I didn't personally come up to this point and take some shards and like place them there to anger him. You know? Yeah, I'm not talking about that. We already discussed that with the boss of them. Because you know how it is. The workers are cheap, mostly 4-4s. Only the boss kind of like is the one that is responsible for everything. So yeah, we did already make a complaint there. But I just don't get how a neighbor doesn't see that it's not me that did this. It is those workers. And that's what is annoying me. I mean, I'm kind of expecting workers to do like bad things. That's why we're like documenting what they are doing, like every day, so we can like check on that. But it's like not my fault if a worker does something stupid. People be stupid. The stupider they are, the more aggressive and abrasive they are. Yeah. Sometimes I got the feeling like they can't yell at the workers because when they gotten home, the workers were already gone. So they had to yell at somebody or something. I don't get it. But yeah. I know one neighbor I'm not gonna have a good relation with. I'm just saying. Yeah. I just hope everything is like calming down. Maybe they were drunk. I'm not sure. As I said, I'm not living there yet. Just letting them some work done there. So I can move in as soon as possible. That's the only thing that I want. Peace. I just want my peace. But yeah. I see that I'm already in a distressed mood. The only thing that will help me out of my distressed mood is rat slaying, so that's why we're doing some rat slaying today. No, actually, that has nothing to do with it, but you know what I mean. Let me start the game in the background, because it will take some time to load. No, in the game. Release aggression. Unlike them, I'm not releasing it on an innocent person. That's my future neighbor. I release it on digital rats. I think that's fine. Coming to think of it. I think this was the only person that also didn't come to the tiny get-together that we threw. I think I found somebody that hates me before I even lived there. Apparently. That's why, just that's all. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know the person. You know what I want to say? Beside that, I don't know them. But it kind of does sound like it. In a way. Because that's how they behave. You know, I think I talked to that person once before. To get a permission to like put a cable through there. Through that part of the street. And they were relatively normal back then, but I don't know. Maybe they are now not drunk and they were drunk back then, and I don't know. People are a mystery to me. That's why I hate interacting with people. People are stupid. And weird. And unpredictable. God, the game's loading forever. But it has no loading screens, I see. That's interesting. Never seen that before. Oh well. As long as it's running the same, I don't really care how the loading screen looks like. I am not picky. Not picky. Not picky at all. But I haven't played in months, so... please excuse if I am maybe not very good anymore. It could be that I'm sucking. Okay, now changing category. Character, I don't care. I will just go with random for now. Okay, now I can switch over here. There we go. Okay, let's see if we have any legs. But I think this should work out. I tried specifically. And it kind of looked like it was going well. What are you saying? Does this look remotely? Yeah, I think this looks fine. Kind of OBS scared me before. But before I tested it and everything was fine, so yeah. Yay! Okay. Now let me think. Let me think. Think. Brain. Think. Brain. Okay. Let's see if they changed anything about the interface regarding matchmaking, because it's been such a long time. First things first, let me quickly go over here back, because I need to do look at something in the options menu. Yeah, we'll disable voice chat. Set it on 0 just in case. I don't want anybody talking on my stream. I can't control what they're saying. Anything else I can? Okay, that's about right. Browser. There's still no way to do a... Nah, they still haven't found a way to do a password protected game. Okay. Okay, so we basically we have two options. We have two options for this, since, as I said, they still haven't found a way to do a password protected game. So we can do this two ways. I would have hoped they did, but they did not. We can do this two ways. Either I do a public game, and you try to join into the public game somehow as fast as possible before other people are joining. Also means that probably we're gonna get other people that we don't know. Don't necessarily need to be people that watch the stream, because as you see, you can just like go through the browser here. Yeah, my mouse wheel is not working still. And just like click on everybody that you find here in the list. Or option number 2, if you give me your Steam friend code, I can put you on my Steam friend list for today, and I can invite you personally. We do a private game like this without having like randoms join. That may be good for like starting out without like being totally confused about things. And yeah, I'll just, once everything's done, I can just like put you from the list. Everything's fine. Because normally I don't like people being on my friend list, because sometimes I host games for my family to play with me, and it's a little awkward if like random people from my list start to join my family games. Family game night with randoms is not very yeah. I think my family would kill me if they knew if that happens. So just saying. If I forget to remove you, please do not join my family game night, or you will probably not hear from me ever again because I'll be dead. Just saying. It's nobody will have to find out. Okay, wait, give me a second. It's been a while since I added somebody on Steam. Enter to invite. This? Yeah, that's how the things are going. I'm so confused all the time. I'm so confused. Also, my track is also confused. Just saying. Okay, accept it. Okay, wait, now let me see. I need to find the option on how to personally add somebody to a game. There was an option. Also, why the heck? Somehow my camera sometimes does not register me. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'll have to go here. And then here. And then... Is that the right symbol? Did anything happen for you? Did anything happen? Anything happen? Nothing? Okay, that's weird. Ah, you got something good. Because I'm confused always how that works. So subtle. Joining, okay. I should probably turn this off because otherwise my game will be way too quiet. Alright. I don't want my game to be super duper quiet. It's quiet enough as it is, I think. It's gonna get louder as soon as there's a lot of rats joining. There's a reason I have it more quietly, otherwise my ears are bleeding. In the name of Sigma. My Sigma statue. Also, yeah, never mind my cache of what I didn't open the last few sessions. Kind of deal. It reminds me I have a red one here, but nah, I'll open it some other time. I'm not the chests on stream opener. Because I can't process that fast how good the stuff I get is or not. If I'm gonna be completely honest. Blup, 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 blup. Connection timeout. Okay, wait. I'm gonna send another invite. I'll just have to go over here because each and every time I do that, I have to like open my complete friend list, and I don't wanna accidentally reveal anybody that doesn't want to be on a stream, so I'll have to do this each and every time. Okay, did you get another one? Ah, the system is saying something, so I'm guessing that's a yes. Oh, that's also something I need to be reminded of. Because we are having a party chat here. If we play with randoms at one point, I probably have to put something over there. Or is there maybe a way to hide it? I don't think there is. Well, only us for then. Hello! We'll do easy games. For one, I have no idea how to play anymore. Luckily it's private, yeah. Because I didn't think about that. I didn't think about this at all. I think when you're low level, we can't even like play on higher. Also, by the way, there's a daily here on this table where when you like go up here, you can take like a daily reward, which I already did when I tested it this morning.
Something's got the green skins of the world.
And other than that, there's dailies in here that you can like look at. But knowing me, I'll either do these on the fly or I'll not do these at all. And I'm not really a big collector of the shillings because I already have so many skins. I don't really care about them. Like that's the stuff in here when you like go up here and you can like get a new hat or something like this. Not really anything that I'm saving for right now, so for me it's fine. But yeah, maybe you need something. Your decision. Okay. Been a long time since I hosted. Okay, we're having it on private hosting. Difficulty I need to set to recruit because I'm guessing your power level is not higher. Or what's your hero power level, whatever the thing is. Where can I see that again? When you're pressing your inventory, that's the thing up here. A 0. Yeah, okay. Then we're definitely playing recruit because that's up to 100. And veteran is 100 to 30. So we're going 100. And here, this is like the campaign things that we're having. We're starting with like the basic campaign, and we're going with the very first map. Very first one, and we're going like... Normally you can do like these, then the second ones, then the third, then all the bosses. But I think it's better if we're like going through here, do the boss there. Here, then the boss there. Here, the boss there, and... Maybe not that one. I hate that one, but... but, yeah. Let's start with here. Righteous Stand. Let's go with that one. Wait. I always forget how to start this. Yeah, you can reply there too, of course.
You know what I think, Barden? You
Okay, we'll get ready to die. I hope I can still play. I can't promise anything. I'm always distracted.
So, off to the temple of Sigmar we go to ring out the bells.
If you're distracted for 1 second in this game, you're dead. That's what can happen. Wait, maybe not on recruit, but on higher level, definitely. Because I don't know if you played like a lot of Left 4 Dead back in the day, but like, you know, when a special comes up that like disables you so you can't do anything, that's what happens then. You die. Also, yeah, my bots are with me, so they are higher leveled because the host gets the bots, so my bots are equipped, I would say. The only thing weird about my bots is they all have the same build as I had when I played them, which means they all have the you can't get healed item on because I'm a weirdo. Never mind me. Okay. Yeah, what? I'm not a good teacher. Just wanted to say. Looting. Taking stuff. Yes. I don't know what the standard button is, but there's a button to mark enemies like this. And some characters do have bony against the marked ones. So that's why sometimes I'm marking enemies. I mean, it also helps with like visibility. We're gonna get poisoned. There we go. Dang to poison rats. Ow. I got hit. Also, never mind, the bots are a little bit dumb. Just a heads up. Their IQ is not the highest. Yeah, we got some healing over there. But yeah, we're starting on recruit. Everybody basically already has healing. Weird, but it's okay. Just looking for items. This is like a habit you have in higher difficulties. Because honestly, on lower difficulties, it doesn't really matter that much. But the higher the difficulty, the less items are like on the map, so every single one like counts. Freaking assassin got away. Oh, or not. I think Krupa somehow smelled him through the walls.
At least it's not the Bretonians making mischief.
Yeah, we have some ammunition.
Oh, what's so funny?
Bretonians. Superstitious green leaves, every last one. They're endearing, hardly frightening. A strangler comes.
Yeah, talking about one of these specials.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, that one. Not good.
Up the steps, baby.
Bodies everywhere. But let's see how the pack sworn fare against the Dolly.
I think on recruit most things are like still chill because oh, speaking of chill, there is a mini boss coming up. A monster is coming. Yeah, we go. So yeah, on recruit everything is still chill. Reason being on recruit, Everything's like still easy, but the most important thing is you don't have friendly fire yet. When the higher difficulty starts and friendly fire hits, that can be quite of a problem, especially if you have teammates that can't aim. It's a teacher game. Yes, exactly. It's like seeing certain enemy types and like reacting to them. Because if you have a higher difficulty, it's like hard to learn. At least I think so. Tiny steps are important. I also have to kind of like say, there's like extra XP when you find like certain book secrets around the map. But sadly enough, I am having the brain of a rock, and therefore I have no idea where all of these are. I think I knew some of them at some point, but not anymore. Oops. Run right into a gas cloud. Great.
Oh, hope I'm drinking.
Has our gate opened by now? I think it doesn't, right? Oh, I think it did. I think we can go up now. Dum dum. If you're looking at my UI, I may have a tiny mod that's allowed on the official realm that shows me the actual like ammunition state of everybody at all times, even if they are full. I kind of like I need information on when I'm playing a class with arrows, which I'm currently not, but it doesn't matter. Like who I give the ammunitions to, you know, kind of like just an overview thing. Also, it shows things like who's on last life, or the tiny symbol you see next to my bots, meaning they have the amulet that they can't heal, but they have a tiny heart on themselves, which is a very useful information to have when you're playing randoms on who actually can use the healing items and who can't heal themselves. Because with that amulet, you can't heal yourself, so you can't take a healing potion, and you can't heal yourself with the first aid kit. But another person can still heal you with a first aid kit, so that's why that is a very useful add-on, in my opinion, my humble opinion. At least if you care about your teammates, which many people don't. So some people don't. They probably don't care then. Ow. Oh, I got hit. Oh yeah, I'm getting way too concentrated while playing this game. Do you notice how quiet I'm getting? I only have like two states. Either talking and unconcentrated, or concentrated and not talking, which is weird. Quiet too. Yeah, but I mean that's the way it is. When one cares about the game, one can't do bullshit. My brain doesn't work when I'm concentrating on the game. Why is it so quiet? Being quiet is normally not a good sign in this game. That means something is coming up or is sneaking up. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Good thing that I at least know where to go on this map. There are maps where I don't know the pathway 100%. Even though I should have played them already 50 times or more. It's a little embarrassing, only a little bit embarrassing. But in my defense, some of these maps are so stinky. It's been so long. Technically, right now, yes. But there have been times where I've been playing every day and I still didn't know where to go. So I have no excuses. I'm just bad at remembering some maps. The ones where everything looks the same. Because I'm very much a visual person. And if every corner looks the same, I can't remember what the thing is. Oh, by the way. Got a few red ones here. La, da, da. It looks like we have to defend again. I think in here is better. Ow. At very least, the bots know where to go, so... Just listen to what they have to say. A few ambulances are like driving around the neighborhood. Apparently, the storm has caused more problems than I would have guessed. Well, I'm fine. No. Little assassin. Not with me. I see ya. Someone fell, maybe. Either this or I don't know. Maybe a tree kind of like fell on somebody's car, or I don't know. Whatever things happen in Storm. I think if it were related to like sellers and stuff, it would be not the ambulances. It would be more the fireman going around. Whoa!
Bloodlines, can you not see this as the path?
Come on, over here!
There's a big healing thing.
There's the temple.
Da, 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 da. Ow, by the way. Gatling gun? Where? The bot is seeing things through walls again, I'm guessing. Because I'm not seeing any rattling gunner. Not yet. Ah, there it is. It really did see it through the wall. Another healing package if you need. Always the AI with their like wall hacks. Nobody was able to see that guy.
Handlings don't guard against the Skaven. You have strong enough walls to keep out green skins and beastmen.
Most folk don't believe the Skaven exists. And no one who does wants to talk about it.
Is that so?
Oh yeah, mini boss time. I go into the middle because that thing knocks you down the wall, you're dead. Just because apparently characters cannot climb back up on their own. There we go. It's not that bad of an enemy. There's way worse, I think. Knock knock, it's me.
Alas, the Glubazir is dead.
Da 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 da. Da da, and they're burning. Also, by the way, if you see enemies like floating in the air, like one of the bigger ones, not the small ones, that's me. It's kind of like my special. Make them floaty float. Which is sometimes better, because then they can't do like things. Summon. Well, not summon. It's more like lift. Lift. I'm lifting the enemies. They're all too small to demonstrate.
Be careful. Gas.
But I think, isn't there like one of the special things around here? Yeah, the rat demonstrates what the special thing is. I'm trying to get back here. There's a tome. Now, how do I get the bot to pick that up again? There we go. Giving bots commands works. Ah, there. Demonstration. Now he's lifted. And then you can easily kill him because he can't do anything. Does cost me a little bit of resource, but it's not that bad. Does only work with the enemies that can be tagged though, so... Thanks for the... Also, general rule of thumb in video games. If you find a stash full of medical supplies and ammo, this is a bad sign. So yeah, take this as a bad sign. And take this as a bad sign. Things might be coming up. We may be approaching the finale. It awaits us in there. So basically, in there we need to defend for a certain amount of time. We shouldn't like dangle to like different places, but best stick together. One of the best spots that I found to defend is like right here at these stairs. So, because then you have only like the ones in the front and like a little bit to the back, because they all crawling from everywhere. They crawl from over this balcony, they'll come from over there, crawl from up here, they'll fall down from the ceiling, they'll come from all freaking places. So, we'll have to be a little bit mobile if a freaking gas rat decides to put a gas bomb right there, because they're like, okie dokie, I know a thing against that. So then we'll just move our ass into this corner. Then I don't know. We'll find out. We'll have to go on how the AI spawns for us, depending on how generous it is or how assholey. Depends on the day. So basically, you want to wait until this statue is all glowy, 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 and then it explodes. That's what we're waiting for, but it will take a while. A few waves of enemies. Also, yes, it's dark AF in here. I don't know why. They thought it's a good idea. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the gas rat finding it funny to place one here. It happens sometime. Will the gas ever stop, please? Yeah, okay. Need to be a little bit flex. Where's it gassing from? Ah, up there. Ah! Get this guy up. Oh, I'm lifting too many enemies. It's going into my resource. On this series, it's at least better than 360-degree assaults from all parts. Statue is almost done charging. Look at the hammer glowing brightly. Ah. Where's the paladin if you need them? Uh-oh. Where is the freaking sorcerer? There. Yeah, we're approaching the end. That's why they're swarming us with specials right now. The holy music is setting in. We're almost at the end. Just holding out a little longer. And kaboosh. Ta-da! Ah, the lights. I finally see things again. Nice, 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 nice. Now we just need to get our ass out of here. There's two ways to do this. A normal person takes the stairs. A crazy maniac just jumps down. Yeah, I'm the crazy maniac. The bot saved. Nice bot. They'll get a nice pat later on. Like, sometimes bots can be kind of dumb. You kind of have to know where you can jump. There's some where you probably break your legs and your character dead. But here it somehow works. I think this isn't too bad of a beginner mission. It kind of gets you into the mood of things. Yeah, we collected 3 dice and 2 tomes, which should upgrade the loot a little bit. I hope you have a nice loot. I would suggest open it. For you, it's important. For me... the only thing I'm gonna say is... I am... not that much, no. Linear, not too... Yeah, it can be way worse later on, where it's not really linear. Range killer, woo! You're the range specialist. Yeah, so my equipment is fine, I think. The only thing I could do better is on my staff, but I'm actually a lazy bitch, so... I keep it orange for now. There is way worse.
Rain. Never seems to stop. You
Look at the off-topic. Yeah, I'll do. You Do you loot? It's not dark for you? Why is it so bright for you? What did you have in your... Did you up the gamma or something? Let me have a look. Options. Video. Graphics quality. Normalize the brightness. I mean, I'm guessing the way I have it, it's supposed to be. Where is my brightness, by the way? Ah, there it is. I guess I like my game dark. I mean, isn't everything glowing in here for you then? Isn't like everything in here like pearl white and not the way it's supposed to be? Gloomy, dark, gray.
Being part tree.
As I have said many times before, so
Inside the same... Okay, I'm confused then.
I'm part of the forest.
Because you saw how it looks for me, like very gloomy, very dark. But I think it's supposed to be that way, because you saw like it was illuminated by the candlelights. I mean, yours is easier for gameplay, I'm guessing. But mine is looking better. Mine was definitely looking better. I'm saying it the way it is. Yeah, this kind of looks normal. That kind of looks normal for me. I don't know why the other one was glowing pearl white, like an advertisement for teeth bleach or something. Hmm? Nom nom. Had to hydrate. So yeah, in general, there are no bad weapon archetypes. They're just different in their usage. So yeah, the typical, of course. Some have more range, some do not have that much range. Some are faster, some do more boom. The typical balance of things.
Of course not.
Some have a lot of defense, like these blocking shields where you can block attacks. Some have less.
Private hunting ground. 2 legs or 4 doesn't bother him.
And if you're unsure what weapons to take, you can try them out in the... Yeah, in the trial area up here, there is like a target dummy where you can try stuff out. Yeah, that's like easier. If you want to try it. Because you have dummy number 1 here. And like I can get another one if you want to try AoE. And then up here we have like the specials you probably noticed have higher armor. So there's these guys. These guys... Will you please stand still, sir? They are having higher armor. So you see, and you're like doing nothing. Like for these, you can, for example, like aim for the head, because they have a weak point there. And as you can see, you can like see some weapons do fall off on range. That's why you can like put stuff up here when you wanna like try ranged. And there's an infinite ammunition box back here in case you need ammo. So yeah, it's easy to like practice here in which like weapon type one likes better. Because as I said, some weapons like they have a wide swipe, while others do not. Also, every attack, every weapon has like a normal, and they have like a charge attack. As you see, the charge attack is like very single target, while the normal one is a little swipier on my weapon. One kind of has to know like what really does something. Yeah, also I have bleed on my weapon, just in case nobody noticed. So, yeah, I think this helps a lot with like deciding what weapon one likes. Because there is no one solution to the green number bleed. Green number. You mean the yellow ones? The yellow ones are like crits, and the orange is even Headshot, I think, and red is like headshot and crit. Don't ask me. I'm not a master of what color does mean which. As you see, my second hold attack does a very high amount of single target slashy damage. While when I do this, it's just like a little bit of tiny numbers. And every weapon has their own moveset. You kind of have to like look out for what's interesting. There is no bad answers. There is just combinations of stuff and specialties, of course.
I don't think you really are searching for carrots, Zorn.
Preposterous! You don't know what you're saying.
But in general, I would say
You forget.
you want two things. You want one thing for when there's a lot of tiny things to like just go ham wire. And you want one tactic when there's a dumbass special that's going to pounce you or CC you that you can like kill from ranged. Or in general, that's what I would say you should do. There is of course some trusting your teammates. Because there is one or two classes that can't do ranged. And basically if you play one of these, you're always like, you're gonna do that, right? Yeah, exactly like that. Because if you take out the specials, things get way easier. Because normally the tiny ones are not that big of a problem. But the specials have 3 specials at once and they basically blow you up. Especially at higher difficulties, so... It's kind of important to have both. Okay, how about the second map? Click. Convocation of the K. Clickety click. Also, yeah, if this thing glows red in some way, that means you got either an achievement or a daily quest done. I don't know if it glows for you. For me, it doesn't glow, so I don't know. The book thingy, I mean. Sometimes happens. Also, I take this opportunity to drink some water. There we go. Got one. See, I kind of had a feeling that that might have been the case that you got an achievement.
Oh, I agree that one smelly dwarf is much like another, but have you
Need to complete 2 missions at Victory. I mean, technically you can, but characters do not share level or equipment, so you kind of have to.
If ever there was a place that
You have to kind of like equip him and level him separately.
What are the Poxhorn up to down
I would wish that they would share. But to be honest, it's not a problem anymore because I leveled everybody to max and I gave everybody at least decent equipment, so I'm not that much in a bind on that matter anymore. But it happens often when you play with people and they wanna like level a new character.
Lorna was right. There's something amiss here.
And then they notice, oh wait, my new character can only go to recruit.
Time to get to the bottom of this.
You kind of alleviate that because everybody can wear the same amulets and stuff at least. So you got a little bit of equipment. But like the weapons are all separate for each character and you also need to level, so. But I developed a leveling strat for going through one level like really relatively quickly on high difficulty to farm experience. And that kind of helped me. I just spammed that one level over and over and over and over and over until everybody was max level. And now whenever that level comes up, I have a tiny bit of PTSD, but other than that, I'm doing fine.
Galleon priest attached to my regiment for a time. Wizard with an elixir.
I mean, at the very least, in that level, I know most of the crooks and crannies. I mean, that's something, right? While most others, I still have to kind of like guess where to go or like what to. Is there something in there? Ah, there. We have some art here. The art is how do you put it? It's a collectible for art. It's nothing too special, but like you can collect it and then get some nice things to hang on in your lobby. It's not the most interesting stuff, but it sometimes spawns randomly. How many? I hear somebody coming, like a 10 dozen of them. Cause yeah, if you're noticing, while I do it when I have like a lot of enemies, I sometimes like shove them. Like I block, and then I shove with normal click, like with attack. Cause that sometimes stuns them, and then you can easier kill them. It's a pretty common tactic to do. Especially against like hordes like these, like just shove them a little bit. Cost shield though, so depending on your weapon, it may be a good or a not so good way, because as you see, mine only has 3 shields, so that's gonna be a little expensive for me. But if you have a very defensive weapon, you're gonna have lots of shields, so you can actually do lots of shoves.
It can't hide the stench of those who came before us.
I'm trying to think where I need to go. There's ammunition. And they're flooding us again. I hear some gas rat, but I don't know where. I don't know what the gas rat is. I think it's hiding still. Because I don't see any gas. Ah, there it is. La da 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 da. The new one has 4. Yeah, as I said, the weapons have, like, they are really good balanced. Somehow I wrote AAC here. In blood. They have really good balancing on what weapon has how many defense and how many attack and how many shoving abilities. You can use the shields effectively for the shoving. You can also use them for blocking, but that's more effective for some that have lots of shield. When you like block, it takes way too much time to do that. Shoving beforehand, I think, is more effective for non-as defensive weapons. When you have a shield, that's a different kind of, like an actual shield. That thing is meant to be blocked with. But I'm not having a shield, I just have 2 daggers. Yep. We're gonna get company. I don't know how it's fitting through there, but it's trying its best. There we go. Pretty regularly, we're gonna get a monster in our map so far. They are not guaranteed to spawn, except some exceptions. But We got them pretty frequently.
I was hoping for an explosion. Maybe next time.
Oh god, not this map. It's this map. Okay, so we have this symbol and we need to press a lever that has kind of like the same symbol. So this is ambers. So let's search. Yeah, like this one. Press it. Okay, the next one. Oh, wait. We have more on the next. This one only has one door. There's gonna be more of that. Where that came from. We can just go into the elevator if we need to. I'm always concerned on how I look when I play Vermintide. Also, by the way, the bots will pour it in, so that's fine. If we leave a player character there, though, they're gonna be a bit fucked. Because I'm always having game face on when I'm playing Vermintide, so mostly I'm looking pissed, I don't know. I'm like, game face. Okay, we have a triangle and a ball. I think this is the one where you have to like go multiple times.
One of these switches must open.
Okay, I'll go up and look for the next one. The next one is a crosshair. Dang it, always these rats. I hear a patrol, which is not too good. Okay, and what's this? A circle with 3 feet. I don't know. Maybe that's supposed to be a sun. What do I know? Okay, that should be open now. Can come up.
Clear path. Let's use it while we can.
I think there's also a possibility to open like a secret tunnel when you press other levers here, but it's not my most known level, because I don't know. I think you can open like the wrong on purpose and then like open other doors to get like a tome, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. But I know that there's a tome in here, or around the corner here. The only one that I could ever remember in my tiny brain. There it is. I got it. Better loot for us. Sometimes even I can remember one thing. Oh, there's a lot of enemies. Maybe we avoid them. Where's the assassin?
Let me guess.
Oops. Always these assassins, always pouncing.
We've a fire out to deal with, mayflies.
Bounce.
Over here, mayflies.
I mean, as much as I like playing the elf, she's always complaining. It's already a meme. Like, elf is always complaining. It just always is. She's the complainer. She's like always, oh, go! Move your asses! I hate you all! It can be a little bit difficult to deal with. Oh, now they're going. They are triggered. Ah, I hear a mage somewhere. And I hear another mage. And here I thought I just killed one. But apparently the AI has been funny. Ah, that kind of mage. Alright. Because that dumb mage, whenever he's like passing, he summons this like storm that can CC the whole group. Very, very annoying. And very dangerous. It can be really, really dangerous, yeah. Especially if you're like in a very tight spot, like here. Like where you only have like one way through things. And then he casts a storm and that guy is, for example, around the corner here. So you can't kill him. Because he's hiding behind his stupid storms. And everybody inside the storm, they just get blown about like this and they can't move anymore. So if that catches the whole group, you're pretty much bye-bye. Okay. Who wants to go into the hole first? Woo! Always hate these guys. Now. Ah, doke. And I think somewhere in here there's a key on the floor, but I never know where it is. And I spend hours in here trying to search it in the water, and I never find it, so I just... I'll skip this one.
Are you deaf? There's a chaos warrior near.
Because it's somewhere in the room on the floor, but I don't know where. I have one question. Where the heck is Kruber? Where did my Kruber bot run off to? He's up there in Durine circles in the air. Dumbass. Well, we'll have to manage without him. I don't know, he got stuck or something. He teleported. He felt caught slacking off. That's what happened. He teleported. Oh god. I had like a monster spawn here once. Was very, very, very unhealthy with the stairs because he was throwing everybody down. And as you learned before, being thrown can mean being killed because characters are too dumb to pull themselves up. So that was a little bit annoying. Big boss, tiny stair. There's some healing here if needed. Also, is there an item here? No. But healing just in case. We dropping way too much healing on recruit. But just the way it is. Just let me... How do I say... Stalled Spire changing up his potion to a... Yeah. Yeah, we got the monster, but after the stairs. I'm very grateful for this. Let go of Kruber, please. I still need that one. Uh-oh, I hear another sorcerer. Okay, at the back here, we have another tome. Which I'm gonna give Kruber in the hopes that he doesn't die. Ow. Too late. I reacted too late. Thank you for the save. Freaking! That's the other mage. That's the one that sucks you in and
We're heading down.
gets your blood. I don't know what he does. I think he's eating your soul. I don't know. I don't know what he does. He CCs one person. He's not as bad as the other one because all 3 other people can like hit him and everything's good. But the other sorcerer, that one's stinky. Also, yeah, we find a lot of healing. What does that tell you? There's a lot of healing here on this path. It's the bad signs again. One could almost think we're getting to something dangerous. Games are sometimes so predictable. Kruber against solo. Sure. Almighty Kruber. Hey Rashawn, how you doing? No, still not famous. But it's nice that you dropped by anyway. Alright, so this is stinky. Cause see that thing over there? That's a ritual circle. And what we have to do is we have to stand in the vicinity to stop it, but not inside the green, just on the edge of the ring. But we'll have to survive, and there's a lot of people spawning. And we have not a lot of room to move because it's a very tiny circle, as you can see, where you have like space. Are you winning? Perhaps. Perhaps. We'll see. But I'm playing on easy right now. We're doing some tutorial missions, so we have an easier chance. Okay, you see the small circle? It's just this tiny, narrow thingy. Not the soup in the middle. So, we'll have to just survive, but we'll get something spawning soon. Dwarfy being thick. The dwarf is being thick. Okay, now finally stuff is spawning. And pray to God we're not getting any gas bombs thrown in here, because that stings. Gas bombs in here is really bad. From experience. But I think in recruit mostly they're doing like assassins or something coming up. Yeah, it's going really fast. Sometimes you notice the difficulty.
Your ancestors must have fought alongside Sigma. My ancestors fought alongside everyone with a key. And with each other.
Nice sword everywhere, Lordy.
Alright. Blinding me for a second. That's the way it's supposed to be. Alright, and now we can escape through where it's marked. I think the first events, end events, that's what this is called, like an end event. Sometimes later missions have an in-between event, so you have one event and then later you have the end event. But for the early missions, you just have the end event and the rest is just running through with killing enemies. I think the first end events are not that bad. They're fair. But this one can be a little stinky on high difficulty just because the range is so small. As you can imagine, if you have like 2 of the big mini bosses that have like 110 the health at that point, plus 2 gas thingies and 3 assassins jumping at you on that small stage, that's not nice anymore. So yeah, what seems easy on this difficulty can very much turn into horror on the next. Da, 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 da. Yeah, the fire guy is also annoying on this one. Everything that basically like denies area in a way is bad when you have little space. Cause, well, duh. If you have a little space, you don't want to give it up. It kind of makes sense. Not just one Zago. To be honest, the circles are nice, but it's not that important. Because honestly, like, sometimes it's more important to check that everybody's like not attacked from behind than like killing on the front. A lot of people get like very upset, like, I didn't get most kills. Like, yeah, maybe you did a good job like covering your teammates. Like, everybody's getting obsessed over such dumb things sometimes. It's really weird. In my personal opinion. Yes. I'll get you loot.
Me neither.
Yeah, we're casual. We're absolutely casual. I am casual in person. Yeah, casual. That's the one with the full gear. I was just a long time casual. Never cared about. Yeah, I have seen people that were super pissed at stuff like that. They're like, my kills, stealing. Yeah, but you know, they are in every game. They're in every game. The worst thing is when you don't know what your teammates are like needing and you're playing against them just to get another kill on your board. It reminds me when I was like playing. That was even with friends, so that wasn't even like randoms, but with friends. And one person was playing and it was a MOBA against bots, mind you, but and one person was playing a character that like hurt themselves and that needed to do like kills to like regain that health back. And like the other person we were playing with like stole this guy's kill just so they could get another kill on their board. And the other person was standing there with 5% HP like, what the fuck did you just do? I am dying. You know what I mean? Like, if you know your teammate needs to heal from kills, then let them get the kill. But that's a thing that I notice. A lot of people don't even know what their teammates are like playing or like doing. I mean, I get not totally in depth knowing every class and every aspect, but like the basics at the very least. I mean, for example, in Star Rail I also don't play and don't have a Sealy, but I don't know if I can say I don't know what she does. Like, in general. Like, as a general advice. Betty, I hear you having a gun now. Try that one out, see if that fits you. We playing Hunger in the Dark. Also, by the way, you can see what like difficulty I completed stuff like at maximum down here. So I haven't completed everything at like biggest difficulty yet because, yeah, as I said, lazy person. I'm lazy sometimes. Sometimes I'm lazy. And the bad thing is, like, once you start getting into the highest difficulty, you notice how bad your bots are compared to like actual players that know how to play. But you're also noticing when you're playing with players that don't know how to play that you're basically screwed from the beginning of the level. So that's a little bit of a problem then, because you're like stuck with, okay, the bots are dumb but at least capably equipped and everything, or you have like players that are like a 50-50. Either they're worse than the bots or they are good and better. You're playing like with dice. Like, will I get a decent group or not?
Shall we please go inside?
Trolls are better served in a stew.
Into the mine. This one is warmer. And darker too. But that's fine, I'm guessing. I call this one the fall hole. You're supposed to take the ladder, but 50% of the time I'm just falling down and then breaking all my legs. That's why me and the ladder, we're not on good terms currently.
See those rails? Follow them.
I don't know. I don't even know how I'm missing the ladder like 50% of the time. I think it's just when everybody tries to go down the ladder at once and then there's not enough space because you're blocking yourselves off. So that's a thing, I think. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Others can help you up, but still. It happens.
Not like you to be timorous, sir.
Timorous.
Clever. Yes, sir. Means nervous.
I know what it means, and to surprise you do. Oh, and now I've forgotten what I was talking about.
Uh-oh, I hear another wizard and I don't know where they are.
That's the tread of a blight stormer, mayflies. We'll see his fat.
We have a few bombs here. Where is the...
Bluebedier stalking us.
Come on, down here.
Must be around this corner.
Good day. Let us hope remain.
Gas rat dead.
I still hear the mage and it's a very narrow space, which makes me nervous. Wee yourself, wee. In case we get CC. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I just wish I knew where he was coming from, but in the cave everything is like, everything's like, ow, echoing into every corner, so I can't quite say which one is like the correct pathway for him. I'm gonna have to say that's one of the rare cases where I hate and like my my headset at the same time. Because it has like virtual surround sound. So I kind of hear directly where things are coming from. But it also 100% perfectly... Yeah, there is a wizard. I knew he was one of these guys. Where is he? Okay, he's dead. It also perfectly mimics the way a cave does echo. So... that means that when I'm in a cave, it sounds like the voices coming from everywhere. It's like very, very immersive to play with this, but it's also not as easy.
Tunnels everywhere. Don't get lost, mate.
Environmental hazard. Exactly. But I do like this. And despite what you might be thinking, yes, gaming is nice, but the most important part of this is using it on listening to music. Sounds like way fuller, you know what I mean? Like you're having boxes standing right next to you. Like you're in the middle of the band, basically.
Medical supplies.
That's like way better than everything else. How do I... here we go. Ah, I see. You found a tome.
The rattling is dead.
Proven even more that I have no idea where all of these are.
Watch the shadows.
But it's okay.
I hear a warpath.
I mean, everybody's probably...
Just are filthy.
a room? Oh, you mean the tome. Yeah. That's why I was talking about. When you're having the tome, you can't put on a healing item. You have the tome instead in your healing slot. And when we finish with the tome, there's like multiple in one level. When you finish with the person having a tome equipped, we got XP, more XP and more loot at the end. The same also exists for the potion slot. There it's called a grimoire, but grimoires have the added effect of reducing our max HP as a group, so they are even more difficult to procure than the tomes. Of course, if you wanna have a perfect run, maximum XP, maximum loot, you would go take all grimoires, all tomes, and finish with that. That's basically what I did on my home map. Okay, now we need to put in barrels. But should an enemy hit you, you will drop the barrel. Dang it, I didn't hit. You not drop. You will have an ignited barrel in your hand that will explode in your face, and it will not go into the cart anymore. So we need to be a little careful that we're not getting hit once we're picking up a barrel. So this needs a little bit of teamwork. Where's the assassin? And just throw it inside the cart down there. With normal. Yeah, exactly.
No more kills for you, assassin.
Can be quite a bit annoying if you're doing missions solo, which people have been doing solo without bots, which is kinda cray-cray, in my personal opinion, but to each their own, as one might say.
Is it supposed to do that?
Bah! Grimnir, that's a hook now.
Hot master done.
I mean, sometimes I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. If it's a game that's supposed to be played multiplayer and I can play it with bots, I at least want the bots with me and not play it 100% true solo. But that's kind of like a feat that a lot of people are actually taking in here. Like, good for them, I'm always saying. Some people love the challenge. Bots, please, yeah. Because honestly, we have some stuff here. Where is it coming from? Oh, there it is. It's coming from the front. This boss is ranged. This boss is ranged. But also, the problem with the boss is... to hit it, you need to hit its backside. So... we kinda... one person needs to turn it around. Or you can hit it from above, maybe, too. Because you see the little rat on the back? That's basically where it is vulnerable. There we go. Ow. Yeah. I think we have healing on the other side as far as I could see. So technically we could go over there and heal. If we kill all the ratties. As far as I could see. Maybe I'm an idiot. Yeah, we had healing here. There's healing. There's even 2 healing. 2 times heals. Yeah, for the tomes, you can take the healing and heal up. And then pick the tome back up. For the grimoires, if you put them out of your hand once they despawn, so... But the tomes, you can like do this trick. Easy peasy. Yeah, this one was a little bit more tough. That's what I said. There is harder and easier of these mini bosses. This one is definitely one of the more annoying ones because they have like this this weird ranged.
Do you believe I am everything I seem? Or even you, for that matter?
I should take the swing healing talent so I can heal with melee. Well, like the heal temporary health on swing is always a good thing. I can agree. Let's we're transporting an extra barrel, because why not? One extra just in case the others are not doing as well.
Make up your mind. Do you need that card or not?
The only thing about these cards is you have to have somebody next to them so they move, which is weird. Also, it's dark except when you're around the card, so this is kind of like a very stationary movement mission. Like Overwatch, exactly. Just more dark.
Dead is dead. We can do nothing for them.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be this dark. Because this is the same level of darkness that you have on like another map, where you go in and you don't have like a card like this to follow, but you get a torch as like your only level of light. And one person always has to like carry the torch. Yeah, you could technically cheat by like putting up your gamma by a lot or something.
Go softly into your failure, assassin.
Don't get stuck in the darkness. Tomir, do you know your interaction button? Because you can tell the bot to pick it up by holding the interaction button and then pressing on the person that you wanted to pick up. I don't know what it normally is. Tap maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the interaction button is. Is it... I put it on a different button. For me, it's H, I think. But I don't know what it is standard. It's so dark, I'm not seeing anything. Wait, yeah. Holding it? Holding the on the tome for longer and then... Exactly, and now they pick it up. Can give them other commands to like pick up the healing potion, attack this enemy, or if you do it without something, you can say like something like "thank you" or "monster" or whatever you want to say. No guarantee that the bot will listen, but you can try. Uh-oh. Yeah. I hate these. They're always coming in the wrong moments. I hate it when it's dark. It's so hard to see the specials here. Na da 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 da. Come, be a good card, move your ass. I'm falling asleep, card is so freaking slow. Why does this remind me of Guild Wars 1 times? Where we had like an NPC that was like super slow. And then you had a, I don't know if it was like a quest text or a tooltip or something, but it said the NPC is faster than you think, and it was always the biggest giggles for everybody because they were super slow. So nothing fast.
I'll be back.
That's kind of like with this card here. It's like fallen asleep.
Must be
No, our card! It doesn't matter.
Oh, well done, Mayflies. There goes our Blackfire. See? They've been feeding plague monks to the trolls. And I thought the Red Moon offered a bad dinner.
Ah, I hear another mage. I don't know where.
Are you all blind?
He'll come soon enough.
That sorcerer, he's warping the wind. The Blightstormer's finished.
I'm out.
Then we have ammunition.
There's a rare beauty to this cavern.
This is our moment. Make them pay.
Everybody has to burn. Uh-oh. Ow. I got a hit on my ears.
Dead assassin. But not before fight.
Here we go. Okay, if I remember correctly, which I don't know I do, there was a secret around here.
No more fire rats.
Yeah, like here. And now I'm telling Salty to pick that up. There we go. Now we have all three tomes. That one I remember, weirdly enough.
Still in one piece.
Like a weird. This one I remember, the other one I don't. Yay! Weirdly enough, we haven't found a single grimoire. I don't know why. It's probably random. If I had to take a guess. Yes, please, hook.
No sorrow for a dead packmaster.
Flomp, 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 flomp. The trolls are looking weirdly at us. There's a lot of healing here. What might that mean? I wonder what that means. I'm not sure. It kind of gives it away. It kind of gives away the surprise. It's a little sad, but what can one say? I wonder why, yeah. I wonder why there's healing here. I'm sure this is just generosity and nothing else.
Put your shoulder to the cart.
Up the gap.
Oops. Where the heck is the gas? Oops.
Plague monks, the worst of their kind.
Up and behind. Yeah. The question is, how we're gonna hit.
Noisy beasts. They'll be settled soon enough.
Incoming! Gas rats, beware its poison! Turn back! Incoming!
Hello? My bot's just chilling down there. They're like, nah, I don't want to get up here, you know. Like a normal person. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. So yeah, we might have a boss fight here that's like scripted. Might wanna not stand in troll puke. Not only that, the thing is also healing itself from time to time, so we need to be careful. Also, we should be careful that it's not throwing us off the cliff. When it's down on the floor though, you can go ham wire, cause yeah. If you don't, it heals back up. But in general, I think trolls are really harmless. Compared to the ranged dumbass thingy. Gun snipe, half shotgun. Yeah, that's what I meant with... there is no wrong weapon. There is just combinations. You have to be, like, careful. When you have, like, nothing against specials. That are too far away. You have to kind of, like, depend on your colleagues. Could move away from you. Yeah, exactly. Because they have like a swing. Boom. Okay, now we just need to escape without dying.
Stop complaining, dwarf.
That should help load us.
Da da da. The worst thing that happened to me once is everybody like got out near a breach of shadows with like a few HP and everybody was happy, and then there was a special doing poison on everybody and everybody just died in front of the end point. That was the saddest thing that ever happened. Because everybody dropped their guard. Everybody was like, yeah, the end is near. Yeah, the end was near, but it was the wrong kind of end that we were talking about. Never ever get happy unless you already see the end screen. Something can always happen. Da-da-da-da. Not over until it's over. Correct. There's always a surprise happening. Got my voice. Excuse. I'll take another cough drop. I bought a ton of these. Look at my stat. I mean, you think it has something to do with this or not? I would definitely say that's definitely a power level thing, maybe. It's definitely not skill. It's still funny. That's true. What kind of daily did I do by accident? Oh, a weekly. I did weeklies. As I said, I'm currently not saving for anything shilling wise, but I mean. I often swing just at the right time. Maybe I by now know when the right time to swing is. Like, when you have a pack of enemies, you just like either you circle them when it's a tiny pack, or you're like do an arc around them like this. So you kind of like keep them in, because otherwise some of the small ones are gonna run around you and like circle you, which is not good. Because you don't want to have enemies on your back. That's not a good thing. Having somebody stab you in the back kind of hurts, I heard.
You know what I think, Varden?
Do I know what an elf thinks? No one does.
I don't think they really are searching for characters.
True, kinda. True.
Know what you say?
Know what I'm doing? I'm changing character because I'm feeling like it. Got 10 chests! Good looting? I'm guessing. Good looting, good hunting. Let's see, can I still? Yeah, I can still animation cancel this. Perfect. Good. Some skills just don't. It's like bicycle. Some skills you just never unlearn. Like killing before you throw a bomb. Yeah, something like that is. That's more luck, I think, though.
Here, Dorrickson, you going to pay up for what you drank last night?
Of course! A doorway always settles his debts.
Bobby, back in Uber's rag, you never
Mm-hmm.
asked this question. How a whole dwarf hold can get lost.
Well,
There's so many freaking chests. Oh, I didn't want to open them.
Sometimes the gate guards get drunk and lose the keys.
I think no.
What one can do, of course,
And at the time,
is play on one character, get a lot of chests, then change the character and open them.
but that was thousands of years ago.
No sense being careful unless you mean it, Zarin.
How do I equip a helmet? You go into your menu, then you go on to cosmetics, and then you should have a headgear, a skin, and a portrait frame slot. Also, never mind. Yes, my hero skin is just default. I like her default. It looks nice enough. The way it is. There's a sooth in my voice. Check on off top. Okay, I will. Wait.
Worried about you. Yourself.
Marcus is one
There's a
of the
star.
He's been ever since he drank from the Grail.
Not sure if it's the same.
I also got an orange helmet, but on skin there is nothing. Is it maybe for a different character?
Don't worry,
Perhaps.
so. I'm perfectly fine. Truly.
Don't tell me. Tell Kruber.
Also star. Have you maybe gotten a trinket or something? Because normally the star means you just have one new item that you dropped.
Down on Moore's Field. You wouldn't have anything to do with that, Cien.
So technically you have to kind of like hover over everything. And make sure that everything is kind of like looked at. But as you can see, I don't do that either. I just leave it be. And I forgot something somewhere. Again, I don't know where. Oops. Maybe black? Maybe it is. For me, there's also a star. Oh, what could be that you have? Maybe on a weapon you got a skin. Because when you're present on the right next to the weapon on this cogwheel, it could be that you gotten a skin for a weapon. Of course. That is also a possibility on what could have happened. Other than that, I'm a little unsure. Because as you can see, my equipment thing is now gone. So I just got an illusion. Look what happened to you. Wait, what did happen to you? You changed character? Is that what happened? I got tall! Did you get a Did you get a potion of growth? Funny thing, the first weapon you get with him is the rapier, and I think it's one of the best weapons or the most versatile. So I never switched off. Because I think it's really like good for like general against like tiny enemies, but with the stab you are good against big enemies. So you can focus your ranged weapon completely like on just killing big ranged thingies. If that makes sense.
I get the feeling you're avoiding me, Saltspire.
It is for the best. If I am forced to confront your recent
That makes total sense.
I might be forced to take action.
It feels good. Yeah, I think it feels very balanced. Ooh, the next one is a boss map. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be very interesting.
Victor, one of my lads reckons he can get a message to the Order if you're interested.
It will keep, at least for now.
This is gonna be interesting. Also, my set of
There's a rot blood
bot characters will now change.
Ruins. Lena did tell me his name, but it sounded made up.
That's one of the reasons, by the way, why I leveled every character.
Set the rotter alight before he does something terrible.
It's because when you're not playing yourself, like your bots still retain your gear and level and the talents that you that you yourself equipped. So I was like, when I play with bots only, because the people I was playing with before never have time to play with me anymore, and randoms are the way randoms are. I leveled like all my characters, so my bots are all max level. Are you having fun stabbing me?
Remain vigilant. We may have made it this far without opposition, but that will not last.
Surely you don't think they'll do the sensible thing and just give up?
Well, that sorcerer's not going to burn himself, so move those boots, darlings.
Okay, I have to get used to a different set of weapon again.
Fine, Flo. You've learned something from me after all. I come to bits.
Somebody's coming!
Nom 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 nom. Yeah, the skeletons are mine. Oh god, I didn't give you a heads up, sorry. I forgot, yeah, they can be a little weird at first.
Over there, kill it!
But it's very nice having like company. They don't do a lot of damage. But they are very nice for like blocking incoming damage. Which is very nice. Because then you have more time to move and like do your own damage to the enemies. Which is important. Because I mainly do like a tiny bit of dot damage. Like burning damage on this character. That's why everybody's like glowing.
Storm vermin ahead.
He swore we'd find a lifting.
Rapier is so good. See, I told ya, I like the rapier. I never switched off of it. It's so versatile. It's very balanced. Very good against big enemies, very good against small enemies. And generally, Salty has a lot of good ranged weapons too. So you have a good arsenal there.
I see the field's been lit. We shall put it to use.
Gas rat!
Oops. Da 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 da. Yo, Skelly boys.
Once bomb. Who wants it?
They're just looking at me like, help me, why am I dead?
They're waiting for us. We'll be more than ready now.
I do like that they have basically the same design as Kruber, kind of like implying that it's his old comrades that she basically raises. Which he technically doesn't like. A lot of people kind of like have concerns about her becoming a necromancer. You can probably maybe hear one or two lines along in the match. When she's in the match, everybody's like complaining like, why the heck are you a necromancer now? Stop it. We're not trusting you anymore. Because, yeah, they're not very fond of necromancers, so... Yeah, she killed her sister because her sister, like, became an evil necromancer and took over a tower of a friend. But now she is also taken on the necromancer, so it's a little hypocrite, you know what I want to say? It's a little hypocrite that now she is the necromancer, even though she killed her sister saying like, you're evil, you're a necromancer. It's a new subclass added. And it has a little bit of like gameplay implication that maybe her sister is possessing her, like the spirit of her sister, and it's not actually her. Like that she got replaced or is like possessed at the moment. But we can't really say for sure. I guess time will tell once the next like story update comes out. Which is probably gonna take a while because currently they're testing a new PvP mode.
Search every ruin. There must be some way across.
So since they're testing that, it may take some time until they're doing something else again. Personally, I'm not really interested in the... I'm not really interested in the PvP mode at all, so... It's nice for the people that want it, but it's not for me, so... I'll probably not even try it out.
The rock shifts under my feet. It must hold.
I'm surprised my skeletons hold so long. Probably because it's recruit.
You wait, Grimgy. That eye's not coming back. You have no need, Erickson. My leader is a heavy bad.
Storm vermin shield bearer.
Da 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 da. Nothing like a good placed firebomb, I think. No.
You will obey, won't you?
Yeah, that water ain't for drinking.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts. The everything is collapsing and I have no idea where to actually go without dying kind of part. Because that's a good thing.
How long before it all slides into that maw?
Ammunition here.
Elf! Salty! Hello. Where have you been? Playing something else? I know, I missed everything. I'm well aware. I am just casual, you know. So I was playing something else. I'm just basically showing somebody the game. That's why I'm here. Thus, the versus mode. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the versus mode. I'll not try it, I'll tell you. I'm not a PvP kind of person. But it's nice for the people that want it.
I give you that. Your capacity for slaughter makes you a useful ally.
Useful, but still
But yeah, do not look at me. We're playing recruit, yes. Because, yeah. You know how it is. New person has to play low level first.
What? Recovery?
But other than that, I leveled up all the classes by now. That's a good thing, right?
Stench of corruption assails me. Life, murder,
And I haven't played in so long, I probably forgot how to play. At least higher level mode, so... That's a thing. Easy, yeah, on recruit it's easy, yes. Having more options is always good. Yeah, I agree. The more option, the better. As long as it's an option, I am not opposed to anything. When I can turn it off. You know how it is. Even though I still would wish they would find a way to implement a private game with like a password session kind of thing.
Yeah, this ain't it.
What is drinking ale for? That's a skill that my Bardin has currently equipped. When you drink it, you get like a stack and buff. When you drink it, you should see it in the lower left corner. And that's why that is like dropping now. Because before you were playing Bardin and you don't have the talent yet, or you don't take it. Kind of like depends on what kind of thing you take. Yeah. And it makes you more resistant, more tanky. That's basically it. Also, yeah, the bots will not take it. Forever, what reason? They still haven't improved on that part. They're not willing to do that. You are welcome. Yeah, other than that, not much helping. I've been playing a lot of Genshin and Star Rail recently, so I really didn't have much time to play a Vermintide. I think I played like once or something. I played like once. I think that was during the anniversary even, or was it some Christmas event? I don't know. But I played like once with family. Because we had like a game night. But that's about it. You mean massive credit card debt the game? Nah, I am playing for free. But yeah, I agree with you. People that have no self-restraint probably shouldn't play the game because you have an option to put a lot of money in it if you want. Which for people that can't handle this kind of stuff, it may be a problem. But I mean, basically the same thing can be said about basically everything in like real life. Also shouldn't let these people go shopping or shouldn't let these people go and drinking. Not wasting my life on waifus. I mean, your decision. I'm wasting my life on simping. my favorite characters. I have nothing better to do. Yes, healing if needed.
Shelley's gift here.
I have made my decision. Can always keep playing Vermintide 2.
For that scratch.
You have no
But I can't simp anybody here. They're not my taste. I like playing it, but like Krober is a body. Krober is definitely not dating material for me personally. Nah. Definitely not for me. I have different tastes. Asfarhadi can kind of like tell stories on my taste. Oh yeah, we had healing. What does that mean? We might have a tiny bossy here. Elf is a no-go. I mean, I agree on that part. They are no-go. But for me, they're all kind of like no-go on the dating. Like, nah, not my taste. Some are nice, though, I think, as a body. Carillion, though, probably not. She complaining too much. But in that sense, maybe she's like me, so it's not that bad. But I wouldn't get along with her anyway. We would compete over who's more complaining. Her middle name, baby, for verbal abuse. Yeah. Maybe she's just a little bit of a hot-headed tsundere. I don't know. Whoever enjoys that, oh, I got hit. Yeah. He's a little bit of a tiny cheater and ports up like a little baby. So we're gonna have to wait out here until he moves his butt back down. And yeah, he's throwing out these little tiny ghosty thingies and everything in the meantime. Salt spice with you, bro. I mean, I guess there is a reason. He's your namesake. And he teleported back up. Bardin is like a weird uncle. Sienna has anti-energy. Yes, definitely. 100% I'm seeing that. But as I said, not dating material here. My tastes in men are very, very specific, so to speak. I would say probably, oh, dang it! I fell for that. Never mind. Need to get out. I'm talking too much, I'm not concentrating. And he teleported back up. Because he's a baby. Also, yes. Oops. Also, yes, I do not want any comments. On my choice. I simp whoever I want to simp, okay? Just the way it is. A person likes who a person likes. Speaking of which, I heard that the banner is coming earlier than I expected, and I am honestly a little scared that I'll not have enough points now. But you know how it is? Sometimes you have to take the loss. There'll always be a next time or something. I'm probably taking too high expectations, you know how it is. Yes, Skelly climbed the climb. Congratulations on my Skelly for doing something intelligent. I didn't even know they could climb up stuff. Probably teleported or something. Whose banner? Whose banner? Who are you asking? I just said don't say anything about the person I'm simping, and then I said the banner might be coming sooner than expected. So whose rerun might it be, huh? Take a guess. Take a guess. No, I'm talking about Genshin, not about Star Rail. I'm talking Genshin. Newbie? No, not Newbie. Who the heck is simp? Yeah, there's a lot of people Nuvilad, but I'm not simping Nuvilad. You know that I'm simping Wanderer. You should know. I told ya. You know.
Me neither.
So yeah, I heard rumors that the rerun is coming earlier than I thought it would, so... I'm in danger. I mean... We played for 2 hours. Yeah, I told ya. It's like eating away on your life. We can like maybe do one more map, because will probably take another 20 minutes. It is fun though, yes. It's exhausting when you're losing though. It's fun when you're winning. It's awful when you're playing for like almost 30 minutes and then you lose it and you get nothing. You get nothing. Yeah, when I have time. As I said, currently it's a little problematic with my time because most of the time I'm out like organizing like everything for the new space and like doing my some work there for by myself, not for myself, by myself. So I'm very busy, especially if the neighbors are not letting off of me with every little detail. I forgot we could dodge. 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 Dodge.
It is for the best.
People don't play to lose. Hey, Horace, yeah, that's true. I'm not having a problem with losing directly, but it's a little disappointing if you're doing something for a specific reward. And your reward is so much less for losing and you still spend so much time in it. Because if I remember correctly, if you lose here, you get like basically just a consolation XP prize. Basically nothing, I don't know. Don't mind losing, I'm having fun. As I said, maybe at some point it's more frustrating, but at the moment it's still fun. I think as long as you're playing like on your skill level and on your item level. Did I say level? And it's fun, but when you're like at a point where you're like trying to achieve too high, things can get a little complicated. Ouch, by the way, but thank you. Now I'm probably awake.
This might interest you, Saltpie. I've had word.
But yeah, in Star Rail, I kind of know what I wanna pull on next, and that would be Robin. But I I'm not sure there either if I have enough poles. Because honestly, I spend way too much.
You should never have embarked upon this path.
Oh, necromancy gets a bad reputation. Then again, so does all magic. In some quarters.
You
But
asked me
we'll have to
carry
see
your
how it
past
goes.
deeds against the creature you
Okay, yeah, as I said, we can do one more game probably, because then it's too late. Which would be this map. Which is a little bit of a nuisance, but we can get on. But I'm preparing myself every day. I'm as much as I have free time still. I'll try to do some achievements.
Shadow magic is unreliable, which it totally
For
is,
example,
due to some ratty meddling out at the Temple of Yenlu.
for example, on the daily commissions, I now always like consult the wikis if there's a secret hidden achievement or something. Got to 10. What to 10? Which game? Which game?
Still not sure why we're looking for this temple. Leave Elgy business to the Elgy, I say. This is but one of many elven ruins hidden within the Empire's bounds, so I understand.
But yeah, improvement is always nice. Every tiny achievement counts for me, always. Even though I get easily frustrated with things. But I try to see the positive in things. See things as practice, so to speak. Oh yeah, by the way. I forgot them. I forgot my babies. I didn't get it. Ah, I did get it. Never mind. And it's kind of always fun to see when you're having like somebody starting out new with the game and then helping them like reach certain things. I'm currently helping somebody like build their characters up new in like Genshin, like their first group. It's always very interesting to see like on the one hand how they are improving, on the other like how limited you are once you start. It's interesting. I guess it is the same in Vermintide. At the beginning, you're like so limited on what you want to do. Because even if you wanted to get a certain weapon, you maybe don't have it yet. Because you didn't drop it.
This looks like the way down.
Da-da-da. Well, you don't have amulet effects. Because it didn't drop an amulet with effects yet. Or rings, or whatever's. Things look way different once you're having a little bit of a assortment of stuff to play with. One thing is for sure, I do love the skeletons, but what I do hate is how they make everything so crowded. Like everywhere you go, it kind of seems like there's always somebody in front of you, there's always somebody behind you. Hope I get myself in E6 Gala. All the loot gods shall be in your favor, I hope. Na da da. Blessed with the early presents. I hope that helps. Normally, I'm not one to have luck myself, but if it did anything, I would be glad. I can't guarantee though. Yeah, take us for Hadi's luck. Currently having lots of luck. I would definitely take that one if I could. For a blessing and us for Hadi's luck. Well, if that isn't enough, I don't know. Kind of depends on how much have you saved up. That's kind of a thing too, right? Currently, my stash is also not looking like too bright in both games. Oh god, it's the dang forest map where I never have an idea where to go because everything just is tree. Here's a tree, there is a tree, everything's a freaking tree. For me, everything looks the same because it's trees. We'll just have to go random and hope we'll find the way. Pity is high, so 20 pulls and it's a 5-star. But not guarantee. I mean... it kind of depends, like, are you pulling on it? What banner are you pulling on? And do you actually want the 5-star or not? Like, not one, but like, are you okay with getting? Would you build something if you got something? That's what I'm asking. Only Acheron.
Always works, that.
Well, I'm hoping. Yeah. Yeah. My freaking skellies are not alive anymore. That explains a lot. I was talking too much. Galera is A+. A+ in what? A+ in sound design 100%. I agree. There's nothing healing me in real life more than hearing the sound of opening a can. Well, I got the feeling we're running into the wrong direction. It's either this way along the wall or this way along the wall, and I don't know where exactly. Guess we're just gonna have to go one side and the other. I did every goal I had except Swarm Disaster 5. Confession? Oh yeah, there it is. This is where we need to go. Confession. So far, I haven't done basically nothing in Swarm Disaster. Because for some weird reason, somehow I don't really like it. But funny enough, Golds and Gears doesn't trigger me that much. So I have done way more in there. So... I don't know what the difference is, actually. There's not much difference. I don't know why I didn't really get into a Swarm Disaster yet. It's because it dies with trash. Maybe that's the thing, yes. But honestly, I didn't do a lot of dice customization either. So technically that can't be it, right? But yeah. Golden Gear just, it feels better. But technically I should do both because I have to unlock the what the heck's the thing called? The one path thingy. And that you can only unlock in Swarm Disaster. So, and I'm talking and not doing again, do I? The pillar. What do you mean pillar? I'm talking about the propagation. I don't know what it's called. You know what I mean. That you can only unlock there, and technically I still need that. But and of course, there's probably lots of jade hidden in achievements and stuff that I could get. So technically, I should do it to like up my count on jade that I have. And technically I should do that, but in practicality, for me at the moment, it's much more important to have enough gems in Genshin. I see more of a problem not getting the character I want at the constellation I want them there. So currently I'm trying to do more exploration, achievement hunting and stuff over there. And Star Rail is kind of second for me. I still do Simulated Universe, but mostly like, you know, for the weekly, for the points. Like you do one map of Golds and Gears. Just needed to calm my voice with a little bit of water. Excuse. Ow. That one got me around the corner. I didn't see that one coming. I should have heard him coming, but I didn't see him. I got a blessing from an owl, a vampire, a kaiju. A bomb as far as low. Why do I have the feeling I'm the weakest one in that group? It kind of just sounds like it. Everything sounds like kind of like a destructive force, while I just sound like the friendly healing force. But it sounds like I'm achieving nothing.
Sir, was that really necessary? I believe so. Yeah, well, I don't. Pack it in.
The strongest is this ball, Robin. Okay, I can see that. That's cleared enough. We might be approaching an ending again. And this one needs a tiny bit of explanation. We're not there yet, though. It's still 10 meters until I need to do the explaining. You'll notice it once we have a ton of healing at the floor. You will find out. It's right over there. I'll do the explanation. So basically... Oh, assassin? So basically, we have these... the nice glowy line, and we have movable plates in the middle. And we have these three... what is it? we have these 3 pillar thingies that we can hold to move the rotate the plates, not move. And they need to all like align, so we have like the glowy lines go into the middle. But of course, if you're hit, you're interrupted. So we have one person standing at one of these red glowy dots, holding their button to like rotate the fricky thing. And everybody else is defending the person doing the rotating. So we go as a group. We go as a group from one thing to the next. Is the most intelligent thing to do. Because if we do them all at once, that can end a little bad. We'll start with the one on the left. He'll lose 50-50. I mean, maybe he's feeling it. I don't know. He has a feeling that's what his luck does. Reverse psychology. Expecting less. Let's head down then. You can do the rotating if you like to try it out. Then I'll do the defending. Yeah. Fucking fire thingy. Okay, and then as a team we move to the next one. We'll move like to the left. Down there and to the next. Since they don't stop spawning, one just has to move from one thing to the next. That's just the way it is.
We've got plague monks.
The Owl Blessing reduces the 4-star Lycon spawning and increases the random 4-star chance. You think? I mean, that would actually be cool, but I gotta have... I have a bad news for you. Normally when I'm doing polls, the thing that I get the most is light cones. So... Not exactly. Unless I do an opposite effect on other people, you know? I have to stop, not just hold it for... Yeah, you have to stop it in the right, correct place for it to work. Like, it's moving like this, and when it's, like, in the right, place, you'll just let it go. One more, and then we need to wait, like, 15 seconds until the voice says everything is handy-dandy. Can try it out again. And now we just play the waiting game. Or more like the surviving game. I mean, on recruit it's not that bad, but normally during this phase when there's like a million things spawning, the best thing one can do is like go into one of these like crooked nannies here, like in here, and like just like bunker in them. just in one of these like tiny moles. And just hope you don't die. But it's fine on recruit. We'll find there. My voice is already given up, in case you didn't notice. I reached my limit again. Hygiene increases everything except 5-star like congens. Perfect, then this is the last map. Wait, why? I need... Oh, you mean it's perfect that my voice hold out that long? I agree. I agree. Good voice. One of the maps where I have absolutely no idea what the grimoires and tomes are. One is like in this weird ruin things where we went past, but I have no idea where exactly. Feel free to still open your loot.
And so far, it actually is.
Like this guy a bit more than the worth. To be honest, it's a little dumb or a little unfair for people. That they only get the first of each hero. Because each hero plays so different in each and every one of these roles. Like, if you try out Kruber, for example, in this one, and then, for example, you play in this, there's like a completely different character. But the dumb thing is, you have to level this one to unlock this one, and then level further to unlock this one, and then when you unlock like the last part, you need the DLC. So, this is a little dumb, you know? Because it's a whole different thing. For example, the ranger here is like a little bit of a defensive range specialist, while, for example, the Slayer is a full-on berserk, go jump into the fray, melee-only fighter. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit of a... It's a little bit of a weird thing, because when you say like, oh, I want to play Elf, but I want to play the rogue assassin-like character that can like stab people from behind, you have to first play through playing only a ranger, then playing a tank. Only then you can get your rogue. Hey there, bud, how you doing? How you doing? We're wrapping up. You're right on time. Come on in. The voice of doom. Did you just get home from work? I know. I'm not dumb. I am well aware. 97 power, you're very close. So yeah, it's a little sad for people that they kind of have to go through certain classes so they can actually like get the class they actually want to take with a certain character.
How was the new shop?
That's kind of like one of the reasons it's so annoying to level grind these. Because you have to like level grind with the first one. And if you're not liking the first one, for example, on Sienna, I absolutely do not like the first and second one. Absolutely do not like them. I do like the third one and the DLC one. But I mean, that's my personal preference because most people like the first one. But just my perspective, my personal opinion. So when I had to like level her, it was a nightmare for me because I had to play what I'm not liking just to get what I actually wanted to play. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of a, how do you put it, a nuisance. I wish they would change that so at least you would get a character trial for everything. I mean, you have these, what is this? Like a tiny window here that shows you like one ability. Like, for example, that he's like very protective with like a shield bash and like a charge. But I think that's like not really enough to like represent what each character is like doing and how they feel like, especially. So I wish you had like, even if it's just here in the keep against the training dummy, I wish you had like a trial mode of sorts where you could try everything out. Especially the DLC classes, because it's a little... It would be a little sad if you buy a DLC class and then you find out you do not enjoy it, even though you bought it. So... that's a thing. A little less sucky when you bought everything on a sale or something where it's like super duper cheap. I wanna get the bounty hunter because I love shooting. Yeah, and as I said, and then you have to first level through the first one. Also, yeah, quick summary. If you're an absolute beginner, and you want a recommendation on what not to play. Do never play that one as a beginner. Probably not even as an intermediate. Just stay away from Salad if you're very casual, because that one is a little bit of a nightmare. Because that guy, let me sum it up. For every health missing, he gets a buff. So what he basically wants to do, he wants to be on 1 HP and have the rest as temporary HP, only temporary. And then he just goes, but he can never stop. And yeah, that one it is super effective if you can play him well. And some people really like that, like they get a thrill out of that, playing Salad. They're like, I'm close to death. But was this the one who stole the kill from? No, that wasn't MOBA. That wasn't MOBA that I'm talking about. He's Arlen. Yeah, basically that. Arlen and your temp HP is Japar's shield. So as I said, it's a little bit of a thing playing all temp health. Yeah, and the problem is, let's say one of your teammates says they need to go to the toilet real quick. Please wait a few seconds. Yeah, you're standing there with 1 HP. Technically, you shouldn't like go in the middle of a match, but there's always people that do that.
You should never have embarked upon this path.
Oh, necromancy gets a bad reputation. And then again, so does all magic. In some quarters.
You ask
But
me
yeah.
to carry your past deeds
There's always kind of dialogue. There's also things in the keep you can kind of like explore.
I don't ask you to do anything.
Let's see if I can remember something. I think when we're going behind the lowness counter, and then we go up here on that. If I could do that, because I'm an idiot. If you go up this freaking... As I said, if I could do that and not an idiot... I think you have to, like, use the... I'm too dumb to do it. Or did they fix that one? I hope they didn't. Because you could go over there at one point. But I can't do it anymore. I'm too dumb. God help me, I'm too dumb to get this done. I did that at some point. Always use like this tiny nook to get over there. But I can't do it anymore. Maybe they fixed that one. That's too bad. But basically there was like a secret behind. Is the secret still there? Can't see it from here. Patch maybe. Wonder how do you get to the secret area then? Because normally you get there from there. Maybe they changed the keep again.
I'm sure.
But I know that there's a secret passage here that leads upstairs. That's what I know. Hey, I think you're almost up. Yeah. Almost up. I just don't know how to do the rest of it. You were almost up. Yeah. Okay, I'm up. Apparently you have to go into that one tiny nookie that is standing out. Then you have to crouch and then go up here. It's a little finicky. And then you go behind here. And then you can go through this hole. And then you're up here. Where you can go in here. And you're at the quarter of a character in the game. No spoilers. But somebody that is only mentioned that doesn't have an in-game model so far. The one that does all the paintings. And yeah, we also have a way back down. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can like actually like go into. Every single one of the characters I think has a quarter inside the keep that is unlocked once you level the characters. So technically here for me every single one should be unlocked, but please don't ask me where everybody is because I'm dumb. I think the elf is somewhere out here, if I remember correctly. because she no likey people, so she's in the training grounds. So that's the easiest to find. She has a very simple home style. Like it's just tiny bench thingy. Then I think somewhere in the back of the keep there's like Bardin and Kruber, and I know that Salt Spy is in the cellars. And he's screaming from down there, but I have no freaking idea where Sienna usually hangs out. I think also nearby to Salty. So yeah. Can spend it when you leveled all the characters, you can spend a little bit of time finding the quarters everywhere. Kind of like see how it is. Where the heck they are. How they live. It's evolving though. With every patch. In the very beginning, everybody had like a bunk bed in the main hall. So it changed up quite a bit.
You're avoiding me, Saltspire.
It is for
55 grade. Woo!
I am forced to confront you.
As I said, the more your gear rises, the more crazy it gets. You have like you not only have like the power level, but you have then like properties like attack speed, which is very good in my opinion personally. Or for example, like the talent that you can like pick out. But in general, the like the green attributes below the weapon kind of like tell you in general what it is good at. For example, like the sword that I'm currently wearing is good for crowd control and wide sweeps because it's hitting a lot of enemies. It's knocking them back a little, and it leaves a tiny little bit of a dot, but it's not really good on the direct damage. So you see that the direct damage is a little shitty. But it leaves a dot over time, which is pretty good. And kind of like these attributes kind of like in general tell you what the weapon is like supposed to be played as. Like if somebody has absolutely no clue and doesn't want to look up a guide, just look at these green things. And
What it takes to get you to understand that not all magics are
generally that's like your pointer, what things are actually
You do
used
not
for.
find turning to necromancy an extreme way to make your point?
Oh, I didn't do it to make a point, Saltspire. This is merely an unexpected bonus.
You have fallen
Me
so
and my pickaxe.
very
Hello, you love your pickaxe. Pickaxe. Pickaxe is very boom. Pain. But slow. I mean, as I said, it's different for the classes that do not have a ranged weapon, but these in general tend to have 2 melee weapons. So it's a little different for them. So they're more versatile in the melee range, but very, very weak against something that they can't hit. Example. Need example. Here we have an example. As you can see, no ranged slot, just 2 melee weapons. And you can just switch between your 2 melees then. That is like, the good thing is, you can have like 1 against bosses and 1 against like tiny enemies, but as I said, if you want to hit the thing up there, you're kind of like out of ideas. The only thing you can kind of do is like using your jump to like get faster to them. When you have like this character, for example, but as I said, most of the time you have to rely on your teammates if you're playing a character like this. Which is maybe one of the reasons why it's like further down in the tree. But who am I to know? Maybe it's just me. Yeah, as I said, everybody has their own like set. One fast, one AoE. Yeah, for example. Kind of like up to you how you like do your build. The good thing is when you're not playing with randoms, but you're playing either with a set group of friends or you're playing with your bots, you can kind of like make a complete build. like around who wears what. Like saying, okay, you're the boss killer. You are generally, when like these big honker dudes show up, you are doing big damage on them and doing basically just a little helping out. Then this character has like a specialized weapon for that. Yonk yonk. Or one place like these, they're like, okay, the other guy always has to keep me covered from specials or something. But you have to trust them. You have to trust. Because if you do not trust your teammates, then that's a problem. In general, when you're playing with the bots are generally okay-ish at like sniping away the specials. As long as they have weapons to do so. If you only give them shotguns, they will not be able to. But if you give them like a good gun or snipers or something, they won't be able to do so.
Talking about me, aren't you? That's not dwarves, but dwarf. Singular.
So, you're not up to the challenge?
Didn't say that, did I? One dwarf, sometimes enough, if he's the right
Okay.
dwarf.
But yeah, I think I need to how do you say? I need to soothe my voice now. So I'll be heading offline. And I hope whatever happened with my OBS in the beginning doesn't repeat itself. Except this bot horrible and ranged. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the ones with the T at the end. Not the D, the T. Thanks for the games and stream. You're welcome. What did it do? First it had a red bitrate. Completely in the red. And then it got stuck. You know, the typical Windows, your program isn't reacting anymore? Kind of thing. And it was like doing disconnects, but I couldn't do anything about it because I couldn't click on it anymore. So the only thing I could do is like restart OBS completely. But yeah, I don't know why that happened. The bitrate was red for a long time afterwards. So maybe it was a connection thing, maybe it was a Windows thing, I don't know.
But I know nothing about your family.
Till next time. Till next time. There was also a way to do emotes, but I forgot how. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That's how. Whatever these poses are. Like these? I don't know. The Omega bullshit. Yeah, that's another name for OBS, yes. As I said, you have to, like, hold this thingy, whatever that is called. The thing where you can, like, also say commands with the next page, and then there's, like, a few of them. Dwarf on the ground. I'm even smaller. Very nice. So yeah, these are very basic. They're not having many, but you know how it is. At least there's some. And they're kind of like depending on character. Could be worse. So yeah. So short, I need to look down. Bardian is tiny. I always find it fascinating that when you play as Bardian, like his perspective on enemies is also like different. He's like super tiny. He like has to look up to like hit the heads and stuff, which is very interesting. But the good thing about it is when you're playing in later modes, when you're having when you're having friendly fire and you have an ranged character and you have a Bardian in front of you, you can just shoot above him. Just shoot the enemy without hitting him, which is very nice. So he doesn't get that many friendly fire bullets because he's so small that many people are not hitting him specifically. Which is it's a plus. It's a plus. So leaning against against the training dummy. So yeah, it's immersive, yes. I also like how like the game has a very immersive like walk-in style, like it's swaying a little bit, and also like the weapon swings are very and you're feeling the weight behind it, which I'm liking. Yeah, friendly fire. Yes. Do you remember friendly fire from our games? Yes. Why did I just die? Oh, the elf shot 5 arrows into my ass. Exactly that friendly fire. Exactly this one. The hat bombing gave me adage, so I removed it. Yeah, it kind of depends. Not everybody is like I am very not immune, but I'm like I did play a lot of VR, so I'm not that picky about that stuff, I'm guessing. He used to it. Yeah, used to it. That's the right one. That was what I was searching for before my brain gave up. But yeah. A lot of hardcore players do like their true solo runs and everything, but that's not for me. I am not very happy about that. So I'll probably never be elite. I'm used to tanking the floor. I mean, somebody has to do it. Tanking the floor, I mean. I like his reload style. His reload style is just drop the gun, get a new one. Reloading. Very reloading. What a waste. But yeah, everybody has kind of like their favorite weapons in here, so... I like Reaper, yes. I do remember Reaper. I haven't played Overwatch in ages because they turned out so... I don't know. The game is just no longer fun somehow. I never was a big fan of playing Overwatch like on the competitive side or like against other players. But I chose to play the custom mode a lot of times and play the versus bots kind of modes. But basically they're either now non-existent in case of the like custom modes, or they give no rewards any longer, and also the bots somehow gotten dumber. I don't know why, but they gotten even dumber. So it's not a lot of fun, and I haven't played in ages. Play custom with friends, not anymore. Yeah, and it's not like I played like unfair customs, you know, like the ones where you like cheat XP or something. Quite the contrary. It was more like we playing as like 3 or 4 people against a team of 6 on the enemy side. So we definitely did play either more challenging or just as challenging as like you normally play. We just didn't want to get into all the toxicity of things. Me even dumb. No. Not that dumb. My voice gave up. Are you noticing? So yeah, let me tap out of the game so we can talk a little before we like let me do this. There we go. You leave. Yeah, you can do that. Thanks for being here. Need to switch category. Give me a second. I don't know why there isn't a fast way to do that. I always have to go to the website and type it in and then press OK. There we go. Cast Resurrection on boys. Critical failure. You rolled a 1. You can set a command. I can set a command to switch the category? For reals? Like, how? But then I kind of like, I have to set title, just chatting. Title? Isn't title like only the title, not the category? Because the title and the category, I think, are two different things. But even then, I had to type out this, like, every single time I'm doing that. Then I have to type even more. Have to play Baldur's Gate on stream, evil dumb evil playthrough. Because I was talking about the dice, was that the reason? That's what you would like to see, me being evil, huh? Maybe I don't want to be evil. Or maybe I do, who knows? What's the title? Category. The problem is, for most games, I wouldn't know how to write the category. Just chatting is easy, but for most other things, I wouldn't really know how to properly type them out. Not evil mega mindset. It depends. How do you define being evil? When I hear dumb evil playthrough, I'm thinking like crackling cartoon villain kind of style. Which is, I don't know, maybe fun for 5 minutes, but otherwise a little bit dumb. If we're talking like selfish, that's more funny playthroughs in my personal opinion. I mean, it's funny when people like want to try out things. Like, do you know like what happens if you kill every NPC in a certain game or something? But I think these are mostly fun when you watch like compilation of them, not when you have to watch the whole thing unfold. But mostly it's just like watch people getting slaughtered, but not in a fun way. Just piling up the corpses is fun, but like the process is just tedious. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. That might be too long of a project for like on stream. I don't know how long this game even would be. And it's like currently like super hyper expensive and overplayed on Twitch too, so I'm not sure. I just couldn't do it to major or minor characters. It probably depends on the character, right? If I can think of like... Oh, splash. If I can think of like some characters in some games, I definitely could do that. But others I definitely couldn't. Sure, I'll find your lost heirloom and keep it. Yeah, something like that. Yes, I will find it. I never said I'll return it. I just said I'll find it. I kept my word, you know what I'm saying? I never made a promise that I wouldn't return it. You have to listen when I'm saying some stuff. You know, like these very smart people that are always like, ha ha ha, you didn't listen properly. And in the very end of things, they exist. But I don't know. Maybe. I think at the moment I have like enough things as there is. I once did like very long projects like on stream, but it's like a little difficult since I'm only having 2 streams a week. And these are only like let's say 3 hours. So that's like 6 hours a week. So if I say I'm playing a game that has like 120 hours of gameplay, then I have, that's like 40 streams. 40 streams. That's 20 weeks. 20 weeks. That's 5 months. 5 months are long. And mind you, that's when I never like changing it up. That's when I only play that single game. And if it's only 120 hours. Sometimes games go up to 200 or more. Games on this type. Yeah, Dark Souls. I remember Dark Souls. Nothing against Dark Souls, like the game itself. But it was like tedious always having to play the same game on stream like every single time. Without like changing it up. every now and then. That's why currently I'm having kind of like a problem finding a game that I can play on stream that's like not too of an infinity project, but at the same time, the most of the shorter games that are actually good are like too expensive for what they are worth at the very end. Need to limit to only play the game once a week. Yeah, but the question is, what do I do on the other slot then? It's not that easy. I did that too at some point. And it was like, okay, every Thursday is the day for... I think it was with Dark Souls. I had like the... Every Thursday is Dark Souls kind of day. What was it? The Subnautica? I don't remember anymore. And it got to the point where whenever I I got into the Thursdays, I was like, oh god, I have to play that game again. And because I had to, I felt like I had to because the story was kind of like continuous. I didn't feel like doing it too much anymore, you know? I just don't know. Long-term projects currently with me are a problem. Maybe it's because, how do you put it? My current state of being isn't really competitive. I'm a little... How are you saying that? My English is not capable of getting the words across. Unstable? And not unstable. I think that's the wrong word. I am... not having enough motivation to start new things and like keep at them for too long. I am able to start new things, but only if they are like shorter. But starting new things for eternity projects, kind of like I have the feeling I currently do not have the energy because everything else currently like demands my energy. Does that make sense when I'm saying it like that? I hope that does make sense. I'd rather play things that like relax me and that don't stress me too much, and like starting something new, or what I have thought about is like maybe restarting something that I haven't played in ages. That would probably cost a lot of energy. Like, you pick up a game that you last played 8 years ago and see how it goes. I mean, if it's not a long-term thing, like Vermintide, you play 1-2 rounds, be done, and you can leave it again for 4 months. It's not a big deal, but... like, if it's a game where you first have to, like, sort your inventory back, then have you see where are you in the quest line, then you have to remember the freaking quest line. Like, what was the point? Where was I? Who's my character? Who are they? What are we doing here, by the way? Then you're like, you have to get back into the how the stats work in this game. What is a good item? What's not a good item? What can I keep? What is basically trash? How does combat work? And by the time you're like in a working condition to actually like play the game, your game is like your brain is so game overloaded that you're like, nah, please don't. I just want to log out again. Playing Carrion at the moment. Anna, you having fun with Carrion? Are you fun squivering through tunnels and killing humans? I know too little of Carrion. I know it's not my type of gameplay, but I also don't know much story-wise about it. I played the demo at one point, I think they had, but that's about it. Each time I'm like, what the F is this I want to go to? The flashy one. Yeah, that's another problem where when you're in a game and you kind of like don't find the way forward. And that's what I am having a problem with puzzle games. I am not opposed to puzzle games as long as they are like going fluid. But if you're playing a puzzle game and you're like stuck in one room for like 4 hours trying to find the way forward, looking at the same 3 items for like 4 hours, like you're like, I know, I have looked at this book. I looked at it from every angle. I looked at this number combination for 4 hours and I don't know what to do. It gets into a very bad emotional state where you're just frustrated with the game. But also at the same time, just having the solution presented to you is also not nice, so... That's why I have a love-hate relationship with like puzzle games in general. Yeah. Adventures are like mostly okay, because they are not that hard on the puzzle side. They're more of a explore the story kind of games. But mostly they are so short for full price that they are like too much monies. The potion event was boring. In my honest opinion. Everybody their own opinion, but for me the potion event was... the first few days I did a few potions, and then I just resold the same potions like every day until the end. Bought everything from the shop, just like repeated the same process over and over and over and over again. With a few cutscenes in between. And the cutscenes weren't that bad, but I was like... they also weren't that good that it was worth it. You staring at the potion for 30 minutes. Yeah, that was me. That's on me. That one was on me. Because I was trying to get like some sense out of it. Like some satisfaction for my brain by trying to make it like, okay, I'll try to solve this or something. But then I saw that it was probably not possible, or probably not for my brain. So I got frustrated. I set myself another goal then. I set myself the goal to like, of every potion, of every type, to like make at least one gold potion. And to max out every ingredient, which I did. But that was like quickly over again. And then it turned back to having nothing to do, so... I don't know. It just wasn't for me. I am way happier with hard fighting events, but I'm guessing there are people that are having a headache each time they see a combat event, so it's the opposite for them probably. They see the potion event and they're like, finally, no fighting, just mindless clicking a tiny bit each day. At the end of the second, it was so easy to max, there wasn't even a challenge. Yeah, exactly. That's what I noticed too. Like, you had so many ingredients, it didn't really matter. And maxing didn't help much either, personally. I think. So, I don't know. But yeah, as I said, for some people, maybe it was a blessing. At the very least, the furnishing we gotten was pretty okay-ish, and the weapon was supreme. I like the weapon, so... I can't say anything about the event because I gotten a super amazing weapon from it. My motivation to do this correctly. The big-ass potion, yes. In case you need big-ass potion, you can now always craft big-ass potion. Like, do a whole room just of glowing potion. I also like that it's over. I level a weapon. Me too, I have it on max. Completely. My Mika is wearing it very proudly. I was waiting for the weapon. I actually like prepared everything. I like the event a lot. I'm a simple. I mean, to each their own. I've seen a lot of people that do enjoy the event a lot. So, I guess it's 50-50. On the other hand, there was like this event that everybody hated. The one with where you had to collect the photos. You know, do you remember that one? Where you had to collect like colored stripes from taking photos. And everybody was like, worst event ever. And I was like, I am liking the event. Or for example, one of the early events, the one where you had to deliver the stuff where you couldn't get your feet wet. If you remember that one. Everybody's like, this was disgusting. And I was like, that was one of my favorite events. And I still wish they would properly rerun it. But they probably won't. Because it wasn't very popular. So everybody has like their own kind of preferences. You got dreams. I also have dreams. But my dreams are mostly involved in me winning my 50-50s. I like it if it was more free form. Like blue stuff, but not all blue stuff. With buffs. Can get wet, but can glide for a short period. Something like that. They would have tons of ideas for that. They of course would have to make it like an instance thing where you can't get like hit from rain or something. But I think they now have to tech to do that. They didn't have that back in the day, or they didn't think about it. So they were like, okay, deliver this thing, don't get wet. Ha. The rain god said it's raining now, so you lost. I mean, it was a funny thing too, but the only thing I do not wish back is having to pay resin to actually do an event. I hope they do not do that again. Do not the water, exactly. Do not the water. And by God, do not heal with your Barbara. You're gonna be wet. Something like that. Oh yeah, I can also maybe share. I had a little bit of fun with Memory of Chaos. Yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday? I don't remember. I can share results later on the Discord if anybody's interested. But other than that, I think I'm done now. My voice has given up. So let me what do you say? Are we gonna do a raid? I have a few people like on my list that we could do raid. What do you say to that? Dun dun dun. Kinda, yeah. But it's not gonna help anybody. I did this. This is a result. Kind of thing. I can't say for sure that this will do anything. Da 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 da. I still haven't sent a raid message. Please remind me that I do that at some point, because I always forget it. I don't know why. I always forget about it. I'm like, okay, I'll write it later. Remind you tomorrow. Okay. Day I rest. Yeah, I'll try. If my neighbors let me. If I'm not later awakening to another text message insulting and I don't know, warning me of consequences. If I do not do things that I'm not capable of doing. Something like that. It's a nuisance. Killer. I would advise against killing your neighbors. I advertise against this. I'm just saying. Might not be a good idea to actually do that. Patronies. I also advise against doing this. Just you know what happens. You saw with the TO request what happens, okay? Do not do that. And by God, also do not get caught. Okay? Okay. No, not with a wrench. There are better ways. I mean, don't do it. Okay. Setting up the raid now. Before anybody gets any more weird ideas around here. Okay. Okay. So, I thank you all for being here today. It's been a wonderful stream. Well, I had lots of fun. It was a lot of chaos. Killing rats, there's nothing quite as relaxing as slaying rats. I don't know why. It just does it. It's a weird thing. bad for the rats, but other than that, it's good for me. Please, animal safe organizations, we're talking about digital, okay? Digital rats, no real rats. Hell, I love tiny pet rats, okay? I'm just saying. So, thanks for being here, and I hope I see you again next time. Bye-bye! Also, why is my... Yeah, my tracker's working. Bye-bye!